Hello, it's Dr. Seth Jarrell. Today I want to talk to you about weight loss medications and other medications that can actually cause weight gain. After lifestyle modifications, what's our next step? We've already tried diet, we've already tried exercise, we've changed up some of our behaviors, but we've hit a plateau. Where do we go now? The next step is pharmacotherapy, or medications. This can be looked at about the BMI of 30. It can also be looked at those with a BMI of 27. In those people, if they have comorbid conditions, if they have high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, other medical problems that are contributed to by obesity or overweight, then medications can be looked at. We can expect about a 10% weight loss on top of your other strategies after adding medications. Some get up to 20%. The next step would then be gastric balloon or other things that are invasive but not surgeries. We can expect 10 to 20% weight loss with those. And the last stage would be surgery. Now that's when we get to higher BMIs, and we can expect a total weight loss of about 30 to 40% with those. Here's a list of some common medications that are FDA approved and off-label used to assist in weight loss. At the top is orlistat. Orlistat is now over the counter. It's called Ally. It blocks some of the enzymes in the pancreas that help to absorb fat. So instead of absorbing it, it passes straight through your bowels. The second one is phentermine. It's been on the market for many, many years. It is a medication that hits the hypothalamus and decreases hunger. The next one is Qsymia. It is a combination product. It contains the phentermine talked about before and a medication on the right called topiramate. The next one is Belviq. Belviq is a medication that hits the hypothalamus, just like we talked about phentermine does, decreasing hunger. It works on the serotonin system. The next one is Contrave. It takes two of those off-label medications on the right and combines them. One of them is Wellbutrin, which you may know for depression or for smoking cessation. And it takes naltrexone, which is an opioid reversal agent. Puts them together. They both work on the hypothalamus to decrease hunger. The last one is Saxenda. It is actually the off-label medication called Victoza. They're both called liraglutide. They are GLP-1 agonists. They work in a couple different ways. They work on the hypothalamus to decrease hunger. They also work in the stomach to decrease gastric emptying, meaning your stomach retains food for longer. Some other off-label use medications, metformin, which is used for diabetes, can decrease weight by a slight amount. Exenatide is a GLP-1 like Saxenda, just doesn't work quite as strongly. Topiramate, so we mentioned it with Qsymia in combination. Topiramate is actually a seizure medication and an anti-migraine medication, but it also works in the hypothalamus to decrease hunger. Zonisamide works very similarly to it. It works in the hypothalamus to decrease hunger. It is also used for migraine prevention and for seizure prevention. We talked about Wellbutrin, we talked about naltrexone, and we talked about Victoza. Here's a more detailed diagram of how these medications work to decrease hunger and to cause weight loss. Here's a chart comparing some of the newer anti-obesity medications, showing you in their trials how much weight loss they saw. As you can see, there's a wide variation, and each person individually may respond to different medications. Here's a chart of some of the things that decreased after being on these medications. As you can see, cholesterol decreased, LDL, triglycerides, HDL, all had decreases in different medications and increases in the HDL with certain medications. A1C, hemoglobin A1C, is a 3-month average of your sugar. You can see the trends with it with each medication. And finally, on the right side is your systolic blood pressure. Many of the medications cause decreases in systolic blood pressure. A common misconception is about phentermine. There's many scary things that have been said about phentermine, that it has an addiction potential, but there's never been any evidence to show this. There's also a scare that maybe it can cause withdrawals. There's never been any evidence of any amphetamine-like withdrawals. Many people are also scared because they're afraid that it may cause cardiovascular effects. There's never been an established relationship related to cardiac valvulopathy or pulmonary hypertension with phentermine. Lastly, we're going to discuss some medications that are known to commonly promote weight gain. So, antipsychotics, risperidone, lithium, quetiapine, aripiprazole or Abilify, olanzapine, valproic acid. Some antidepressants promote weight gain. Citalopram, also known as Celexa, duloxetine, also known as Cymbalta, venlafaxine, also known as Effexor. Those can cause weight gain. Also, sleep agents, so zolpidem, also known as Ambien. Lunesta is the next one. The generic name's really hard to say, so I'm just going to let you read it there. Trazodone and Zaleplon. Neuropathic agents can also cause weight gain. Some of these are used for neuropathy, such as gabapentin, also known as Neurontin, or pregabalin, also known as Lyrica, promote weight gain. Certain beta blockers promote weight gain, some of them not as much as others, so we can tailor that to your needs to hopefully put you on one that doesn't cause the weight gain. Steroids cause weight gain, promote it. Insulin promotes weight gain. And some of the hypoglycemic agents, such as your sulfonylureas, glipizide, glimepiride, they promote weight gain. Also, Actose or pioglitazone can promote weight gain. Thank you for watching this video on weight loss medications and other medications that can promote weight gain. Hopefully, we've staved off some of your fears about starting these. And lots of times when we get on these medications, we're able to come off multiple other long-term medications. So the benefits may be that you're on one weight loss medication and you may be on them for the rest of your life versus 3, 4, 5 different medications that treat your blood pressure, your cholesterol, your diabetes, so on and so forth. So thank you for all your time and watching this video. If you have any questions, please let us know. We can do this together. Have a good day.